Alright, to find the slope of the tangent line, first we must take the derivative of it, and then we must plug in the x and the y value to find the slope. So that's all it asks for. It doesn't ask for the equation of the tangent line, just the slope. So we have, we're going to take the derivative with respect to x of e to the x minus y. And on the other side, we're going to take the derivative with respect to x of 2x squared. And we're going to take the derivative with respect to x of y squared. Now remember, y is a function of x. And so when we take the derivative of this guy, we have to do something special with him. Let's do the right side first, because he's not at... No, we'll do left side, just because left, right, whatever. Okay, if I take the derivative of a base e, you guys remember what you're supposed to do? What does that equal? It's the same thing. Yes, you're right. So we have e raised to the x minus y, and we're going to multiply that by the derivative of the exponent. Now when we take the derivative of the exponent, we got to take the derivative of the x and the y as, separate. So we have the derivative of x, which is just 1, minus the derivative of y. When I take the derivative of y, it's just 1, but then you have to multiply it times dy over dx. Now you can write dy over dx, or you can write y prime. And there's other things you can write, but those are probably the only two that you're going to write.
Wait, why did we do that?
Why did you write y prime?
Like, why do you write dy over dx?
Why do I write dy over dx? That's a good question. I'm going to remember that explanation I did up there? I'm going to make another video for that. But whenever you take the derivative of y with respect to x, you have to do the chain rule, essentially, is what you're doing, and that's why you get dy over dx. Because I'm not taking the derivative with respect to y, I'm taking it with respect to x. Watch the video, okay? It'll be really good. Maybe if we have time, I'll make it right now. Alright, so that's that on that side. So now on the right side, I got to take the derivative of 2x squared, which is 4x squared. I'm sorry, 4x. And I'm going to subtract the derivative of y squared. So I dropped the 2, so I have 2y. And then I have to multiply it times the derivative of y with respect to x. So again, that's like the chain rule. Okay. Whenever you take the derivative of y, it's like the chain rule. So that's why we have this. All right. Now, how would we get the dy over dx alone? Actually, shall we? No. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to do it, but sometimes you don't have to. Like this question right here just asks for the slope at this point. Right here, at this point. Where are you, point? Right there. So because it just asks for the slope at that point, what you're looking for is what does dy over dx equal? dy over dx is your slope. So you could just plug in the ones right now to all these and find your answer. You just have to solve for dy over dx. Okay, but I'm going to go farther. I'm going to get the dy over dx alone first, and then I'm going to plug in the point. And that's just for practice. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute that e to the 1 and the e to the dy over dx. So I get e to the x minus y minus e to the x minus y times dy over dx. On the other side, I have 4x minus 2y times dy over dx. Now, if you want to get the dy over dx alone, you have to get all the dy over dx terms on the same side, and then factor out the dy over dx. So, let's see what this looks like. I'm going to move this guy to the other side. I'm going to move this guy to that side. So now I'm going to have 2y dy over dx minus e to the x minus y times dy over dx. On the right side, I have 4x minus e to the x minus y. So I factor out the dy over dx right here. So it looks like this, dy over dx. I suppose I can erase these now. So I just have that on the inside. And if I wanted to get dy over dx alone, I must divide both sides by this. So I get dy over dx equals 4x minus e to the x minus y divided by 2y minus e x minus y. Oh, yike. So that is my slope equation. I solved for y prime, or dy over dx. That's not my answer, because the answer says, what is the slope at this point? So I must plug in that point right here to figure out what it is. So let's plug it in. Dy over dx equals 4 times 1 minus e to the 1 minus 1 divided by 2 times 1 minus e to the 1 minus 1. This equals 4, wait, what's this equal? Yeah, 1. Because this is going to be 0. Anything raised to 0 power is 1. So I have 2 minus 1 on the bottom also. And I get 3 over 1, which equals 3. That is your slope at that point.